Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dean Packard. I'm the principal of Charlton Middle School, and I'm here with you today with my friend and colleague,
Chris Starcheski, the principal of Dudley Middle School here in Dudley, Massachusetts. How are you today, Dean? Looking to talk about routines.
I'm outstanding, Chris, and routines is where we're going to go with this little segment. And quite frankly, routines falls right in the fairway of what we do every single day. We are middle-level educators. We're leaders in our buildings, and it's important that we establish routines to help kids navigate their cognitive growth during this pivotal time period.
Especially important now. We know that we're going to be opening remotely very soon with our kids, and we don't have control over their routines. I've always believed in the adage of, training the pups. We've got to go ahead and teach them the boundaries in our home. When we've got a new puppy, we've got to teach them when it's time to go out and do their business. But we also have to be kind and gentle at teaching them how the environment works and how we get outside to take care of their business. Very similarly in that middle school classroom, we can't make assumptions that kids are going to come in knowing what we think all seventh graders should be able to do. We need to teach them up front of what that routine is. And being home for remote learning, we've got to build it right now.
So, Chris, what I want to do is I just want to jump in for a second. Like any good teacher does, we become masters at modeling. And kids watch, they learn from what they see. And if we model high quality levels of instructional methodology or just standards of what we think is a high level of a standard for a kid to follow, generally speaking, they're going to get it. They're going to learn. And that repetition of modeling, as you know, as teachers, it's like math. How many times are you going to do it? You got to practice it over. It's rote memorization a lot of times. Again, modeling is a key component for any structural response that we do.
Every environment is different. And as we work to really structure a good routine for learning, and it's got to be for learning, it's that we need to pay attention to the accountability piece for kids. But more important than accountability is building responsibility in the kids. We want these activities that they engage in through our routines to become automatic, so we don't have to provide visual cues or verbal cues to them as they move through their business of learning.
Now, I'll tell you what I learned a long time ago. The single most important thing to do when you wake up in the morning is to get out of bed and make your bed. It's a routine. I'll tell you what, you establish that, and that sets the day up to be successful. Routines lead into short-term goals. We talk about short-term goals all the time, okay? We set them for ourselves so we can reach an end mark of a journey. And each day when we wake up, it's a journey. So look at your day, look at your lesson, look at the time period when you have kids as a short period of time and maximize the little things you want to accomplish with them.
Grabbing all that low-hanging fruit does yield great opportunity to growth. And as kids start to automatize the routine, what they're going to find is that the next set of expectations placed upon them is just something else for them to accomplish. It's not viewed as a barrier. It's viewed as a mountain that they can climb.
Well, structure seems to me for routines is setting the stage for like a project-based learning opportunity where they are going to explore, they're going to learn by seeing and doing, and then they're going to start to build their conception of what's next. And I'll tell you, routines play a major, major part of that. And again, don't miss the opportunity as a teacher in a classroom to really structure the way you lay things out for kids to learn. It's so important, and you will see incrementally the growth will be easily measurable if you do that.
And the final thought about routine for me, Dean, is directly related to if you're going to make a change or an adjustment to what kids have been used to, prep them for it ahead of time. Let them know it's coming. Don't change on the fly, because I guarantee it will blow up.
Hey, I know a lot of adults who don't like it if we change on a fly as administrators. So think about it from a perspective of a 10 to 14-year-old. Again, staying straight, stay the path, have your vision, work your vision, and really move forward.
Well, we hope that you learned something today about unlocking routines. And if you didn't learn a lot, there's been a seed that's set and you don't know it yet.